Sometimes the answer to simple problems is simpler than we could ever realize. And the answer can usually be right under our nose, and we bypass it. What am I talking about? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Jan. I love helping people keep more of their own hard-earned money. Welcome to the Save Money and More channel with Jan. So nice to be here, especially on this surprise upload. That's why it's important to keep that notification bell on at all times, because I might pop on out of nowhere. This could be a life game changer. And I realized something recently, that timing is everything. Not that I didn't know that already, but let's apply it to keeping money. Okay, keeping more money, that is. So timing is everything. And this will definitely be a game changer for me, for sure. Now, here's tip number one: rearranging your schedule by making simple, tiny changes. Let's say this. Let's say that, you're tired at the end of the day to slice, dice, and chop vegetables. The last thing you feel like doing is coming home from a long day at work. Now, some people find it relaxing, so in that case, for that person, kudos. But if you're the kind of person that, you get home and the last thing you feel like doing is facing all that work, then do work ahead of time. Here's my big suggestion: do your slice, dicing, and chopping when you are not fatigued, and wrap up everything as best as possible and put it away and use everything up within that week, couple of days. I'm telling you, game changer. Coming back from work and knowing that those vegetables have been prepped already makes such a difference. This is why I don't understand why people have no issue spending extra money on pre-chopped vegetables when we could do it ourselves. There really is a significant cost difference if you do it that way. So work when you're not tired. Who said you have to do that kind of work when you're tired? It's up to you as the CEO, and me as the CEO of our kitchens, for example, to know when the best time, optimal time for us to prepare our food. All right, so that's very, very helpful. Next, know your body clock. Well, it's in alignment with the same thing. Are you a morning person? Are you an afternoon person? Some people are actually evening people, for example. Some people are very much more perfunctory at that time. Don't you love that word, perfunctory? I love it. Anyway, so I roll with my body clock. I know when I am at my optimal best, and I definitely know when I'm at my optimal worst, and those are the times I avoid doing any such thing like that. Next, find ways to spend less time in the morning getting ready for work. What do I mean by that? Well, let's say that part of your, repertoire in the morning is washing your hair and taking, extra time to take care of, your wet hair, you blow dry it out, blah, 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 time. Instead, consider it. Doing your, washing your hair, blowing it out the night before. And then maybe in the morning, just take a refreshing 2-minute shower just to wake up, because your hair is already clean. Just put it in a shower cap. That'll save you loads of time, loads of prepping your hair time, if you happen to do that the night before. It's a thought to consider, but it will absolutely save you some time. And it could be a game changer. It could get you to work earlier and maybe make some more dough. Me, I'm just saying. So who's still with me so far? All right, next, permit yourself. A lot of times people have been taught that meats that are in, stored in those, aluminum cans, the cans we buy in the grocery store, that canned meat is not good. Well, okay, no one said it is the perfectly healthiest for anyone, but to be honest with you, everything we eat, there's a chance that it may not be the healthiest for us, in my honest opinion, and I'm no doctor. But we need to permit ourselves, if we enjoy, to use canned meat. This meat is already prepared. It's okay. It's good. You can work it and include it in a simple dish. For example, if I have canned beef, that roast beef in a can, some of them are really, really good quality. And what I did, for example, the other night, I had some ramen noodles. All right, I made those, and I threw in that that beautiful canned roast beef, and I put in a couple of vegetables, and within like literally less than 10 minutes, I had a big dinner right away. Fast, easy. Again, game changer. Why? Because I saved some time, not to mention money. That was really good. I think I'm going to have that again next week. I'm just saying. Another thing, timing. Here's where timing comes in handy, definitely for saving money. Buy winter clothes in the summer and buy summer clothes in the winter. So we're talking about brand new clothes. Anytime you buy clothing on the off season, guaranteed you are going to pay less for it. And sometimes you're just better off buying a brand new thing for less price than going to the thrift store. There was a time that thrift store shopping was always the easiest, best way and the cheapest route to go. It still could be, but not necessarily always. And it also depends on where you're going. Since all of a sudden, in the last few years, it became cool to be frugal, if you will, when frugality wasn't so cool. Believe you me, the sky was the limit in those thrift stores. I'm just saying, and people were saving money galore. Not so fast today and not so easy today. So double check to see if you could get some brand new for you items on those off seasons. That, again, is an example of timing is everything. Also, again, like I say, I'm a morning person. I could conquer the world, if you will, in the morning. But don't ask me to do any such conquering of the world after 5 p.m. My friends know that. My family knows that. And I start winding down. So I roll with it. Instead, what I do is I like to do more of a relaxation thing. That's why I like to have all the dinner dishes done out of the way. Again, timing is everything. And for me personally, I don't know how it feels for you, but I can guarantee you it doesn't make me too happy. And it rarely, for me in my case, it rarely ever happens to wake up and find dirty dishes. It just don't roll like that. I would never want to wake up and find dirty dishes in the sink. That is me. I'd rather a person spend a couple of cents more if they really hate doing the dishes and buy some paper plates. In my opinion, there are some times where, well, going for a couple of cents more might be well worth it. But as far as normally in life, I personally dislike the idea of waking up to dirty dishes. I personally dislike letting it go to make the bed. No. Don't ask me why, but these are game changers. These are good habits to get into. It's just something that, I don't know, we do like the back of our hand, like getting up and first thing we do, you put your pot of coffee, and if you drink coffee, right? You have your coffee ready. In the meantime, while you're preparing your coffee, you're brushing your teeth and all that good stuff, brushing your teeth, or maybe jump in the shower real fast or make your bed real fast. Don't ask me why, but these simple, easy to do habits, they become rote to us all our lives. It could just happen in the blink of an eyelash, and we are ready and prepared to start our day. Is there something that you can do to avoid perhaps making that phone call after work? You know the phone call. The phone call that I'm talking about is the takeout delivery phone call. Try to avoid things like that. That really adds up. And unless you can afford it, for those that can't afford it, that is the last thing that one should do. You don't want to get and fall into the rabbit hole of debt. We're going to talk some more during the week on the No Frills video about money saving ways that'll keep us from falling into the rabbit hole of debt. So don't forget to keep your notification bell on, and don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe to the channel.